Hello Aries, welcome to your November 2019 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Let's get straight into your reading. I'll start with the Oracle cards. I'm using a two-part system this month from the Literary Witches Oracle. The first part of the card speaks to an author, and you received Alejandra Pizarnik. Now, she was born to Russian Jewish parents in Argentina. She lived from 1936 to 1972, so she did die relatively young. She was educated in both Yiddish and Spanish, but wrote in Spanish. Her themes summoned silence, absence, madness, the difficult parts of life. Her own struggle with depression was a difficulty. The energy around this is of silence, solitude, interior energy, and space. Hedgehog is the energy around you. And Aries, hedgehog itself is a difficult energy. It's vulnerability, hiding, and hiding tenderness, because the quills hide the tenderness of the hedgehog. So outwardly, it appears you have a pretty thick skin, Aries. But underneath, there is a vulnerability and hurt. The feeling around the other person, we have purpurite from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. Purpurite is a really interesting stone. It's the curse clearer. It's extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. It grounds high-frequency energy, helps you to break away from self-destructive or self-limiting behavior. So it overcomes tiredness, apathy, despondency, releases you from old habits and patterns, including those inherited from the ancestral line, things that keep you mired in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curses or ill-wishing could be affecting this person. Of course, this can be vice versa, so whatever side resonates, but I have this as the other person. These could be personal or passed down through the family line. So being open to new ways to heal and protect yourself, but without being overly defensive. Reparation. Making reparation. The past creates the present, but the past can be repaired and the present healed. Dark blue galactic dragon has a higher frequency energy. It's opening up to the wisdom of the cosmos and entering higher service. So this person around you has a chance to break a cycle, to break a curse, really. It's kind of like a family curse, breaking out of something that has caused this family line difficulty. It seems to be passed down through the ages. So breaking the mold. Inadvertently, they may have hurt you, Aries, or vice versa. So let's see where this goes. Interesting energy. I'll be using the Rider-Waite deck for you and also for the other person. At the bottom of your deck, we have the Strength card. At the bottom of the other person's deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Balance and strength. Not bad energy. So let's see where this goes, Aries. I'll cut the cards and we'll focus in. Past energy, where you currently stand with this, where you hope to stand with this in the future, how you're viewing this person, your doubts and fears, what is your challenge in this particular situation, and one card for the outcome. Either side can resonate, so whatever side resonates the most with you, Aries, that's your message. Okay. Their past energy, where they currently stand, where they hope to stand, how they're viewing you, Aries, their doubts and fears, what is their challenge, and one card for the outcome. Okay, let's take a look in the past. The Hermit and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's that solitude that we were speaking of with Alejandra Pizarnik. Isolation. Around the other person is very much a hot and cold energy, not a reliable person, potentially fire sign Aries, so this could be more your energy, but we'll see how this goes. Okay. I get hesitancy as well, hesitancy around this person to approach the Hermit. Where you currently stand, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Five of Wands. So there is conflict. It seems that for you, Aries, I'm getting the essence that it's not the right time for this person to approach, to try to make changes. I get a closed off energy around you, needing space, needing solitude. It seems like this person wants to fight. They want to fight for you. They want to fight for the relationship. There's a lot of conflicting energy around them, very forceful energy as well. But I get you cool as a cucumber here. And I get a blockage blocking them. You may not be communicating at all with this person, Aries. Where you hope to stand with this in the future, we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So it is about barriers, but not having so strong a barrier as to keep people completely away. Yeah. You know, and it's interesting because Purpurite speaks of healing energy and protecting oneself appropriately, but not being overly defensive. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting there, not wanting to be overly defensive, needing to yield somewhat. For the other person with the Five of Pentacles, you know, there is a feeling around this person of giving up, abandoning something, leaving this behind. Let's see how you're viewing this person. We've got the Eight of Wands and how they're viewing you, the Hermit, yeah. So, Aries, they do see you here as someone who's isolated yourself, needing solitude. You, though, I do get this person is trying to open up the lines of communication. They may be messaging you backwards and forwards, but it doesn't seem to be having much effect. But I get you it's not the right time, but you may be more yielding about this in the future. You may be more open. Your doubts and fears, you've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel that you've recently come into some issues around family and family money. Doubts and fears for the other person. They have the King of Cups in the reverse, which I'm picking that up as more your energy towards them. So they're fearing you blocking them emotionally, cutting them out. I think that you're worried about monetary loss. This may be, for some of you, it could be divorce. For others of you, it's about being cut out. When we think about money and family, you know, this could be squabbles within a family, and cutting yourself off from a family. Yeah, but I get that part of the problem with that is that this family has quite a legacy. They do have resources that are passed down. So if you cut them out completely, of course you would lose that, or they may take that away from you, you know, cut out your inheritance, something like that. Okay. Your doubts and fears on your challenge is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Challenge for the other person is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you know, Aries, I get you taking back a promise. It's an offer being rejected. Going back on your word. Okay, going back on your word. And for the other person, I get an energy around them of healing. But healing in the right way. They fear being blocked by you. They fear you, fear your loss. They fear the loss of your of how you feel about them. That emotional loss. Okay, the outcome we have for you: the Three of Pentacles. The other person has the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Not bad energy at all. The outcome here speaks of being able to work as a team. So I've got you here in the past as the Hermit. It not being the right time. The timing seems to be off. You're hoping in the future that you will be perhaps open to reconciliation or getting back with this person. They do seem to be communicating with you, but you're blocking them. You are fearing potential problems around the family. Maybe family doesn't want you to be with this person. That may be it. And your challenge is has something to do with either you going back on your word or perhaps this person went back on their word. But I do see the potential to working together to reconcile or to come to an agreement with this Three of Pentacles, where at least you're talking again. It may not be a love situation. It may just be family and being able to sit down and have a meal together, to talk without there being hardship, drama, quarrels. I think the energy around you is trying to stay away from this person because they've brought drama to your door, or you can't stand the fights. So maybe they're having problems in the family, something like that. But they are missing you, Aries. They are missing you. And I get that for them, it seems like change is afoot with this Wheel of Fortune. It's positive change. It's a good turn of events. So we'll see. Breaking the family curse, breaking how things are normally done in their family. Maybe it's a family that just fights a lot, and now they're given an opportunity to stop that and have some peace. Because I just don't think you can handle it. You can't handle the fighting. So you'd rather you kind of isolate yourself away from this other family because of the squabbles. You can't. You don't want to deal with it. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, so let's see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join me there, Aries. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be available on the Vimeo channel. If you would prefer a private reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Aries, I'm going to be clarifying everything on the table in the extended, pulling out a lot more cards, and it'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. I'll also be pulling out some more oracles as well. So yeah, I do think that exterior you seem quite strong, but underneath you're a bit of a softie. Aries, you are. And this other person I think may have inadvertently hurt you. They seem to be having problems within the family. You're isolating yourself from them. And I get a feeling around them of they're missing you. They're missing your. They're missing you. They're missing you, and they want you to come back into their lives. But things have to change, and they have to change for the better. There has to be more peace for one. There can't be these quarrels. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I do hope that you join me there. Again, the link is below in the descriptions box. Wish you the best with this, Aries. I will see you in part 2, or I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.